Let's walk on the wise path.
Welcome to a journey back in time, guided by the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, the last of the 5 good emperors and a Stoic philosopher. In this video, we'll delve into the morning routine of Marcus Aurelius and explore 5 powerful ways to start your day, drawing inspiration from the practices of this remarkable figure. 1. Greet your mornings with gratitude. Marcus Aurelius, the revered emperor of Rome, left us with a timeless lesson on embracing each morning with gratitude. In a world teeming with modern complexities and challenges, it's all too easy to lose sight of the profound privilege of being alive. Aurelius invites us to reflect on the historical backdrop of our existence, urging us to consider the alternative eras in which we might have been born. Despite the prevalent concerns of our times, a pandemic, unemployment, and climate change, the Stoic philosophy embodied by Marcus Aurelius encourages us to see each day as an invaluable opportunity. If given the chance to be reborn, would we choose a different era, perhaps one with momentary highlights like the invention of fire or the masterpieces of Michelangelo? Aurelius suggests that the wisest choice might be the present, the era in which we find ourselves right now. In our daily lives, we often become entangled in the pursuit of materialistic desires, worrying about uncertainties that loom on the horizon. Marcus Aurelius, who spent a significant portion of his life on the battlefield, emphasizes the importance of gratitude. He asks us to recognize the precious privilege of being alive, the ability to breathe, think, enjoy, and love. Each morning, regardless of our circumstances, we should acknowledge the gift of life and be thankful for the opportunity to rise and face the day. Aurelius contends that even in the face of adversity, we should view the world as a stage for our contributions. Nature, he observes, is continually at work. Plants grow, birds sing, and bees fulfill their roles. As human beings, we are not exempt from this universal duty to contribute. Regardless of our social status or life circumstances, we are called to serve and work, aligning ourselves with the inherent order of the natural world. Therefore, the first step in adopting the morning routine of Marcus Aurelius is to greet each day with gratitude. It's a shift in perspective, a conscious acknowledgement of the privilege of being alive, and a commitment to fulfill our roles as contributors to the ongoing narrative of the world. 2. Practice Premeditation Malorum. The second pillar of Marcus Aurelius's morning routine is the practice of Premeditation Malorum, negative visualization. In a world often filled with unpredictability, Aurelius advocates for anticipating challenges and difficulties to prepare ourselves adequately. This Stoic technique is not rooted in pessimism, but in practicality, aligning our mindset with the reality of the world rather than an idealized vision. Marcus Aurelius, despite his disciplined and temperate life, understood the importance of mental preparedness. In facing the uncertainties of his role as emperor, he engaged in negative visualization, mentally preparing himself for encounters with meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly individuals. The purpose is not to be consumed by worry or anxiety, but to be ready to handle any situation, no matter how challenging or abrasive. The analogy of a pre-mortem in medical examinations is apt. Just as doctors analyze a person's cause of death, after the fact, negative visualization allows us to consider potential pitfalls and plan for them in advance. It's a proactive approach to life, acknowledging that misfortune can befall us at any moment. By mentally confronting potential challenges, we become better equipped to handle them if and when they arise. To implement negative visualization, one can start by asking themselves a series of questions each morning. What could go wrong today? How would I handle challenging scenarios? Can I overcome or plan for potential difficulties? This practice is not about dwelling on the negative, but about fostering a sense of preparedness and resilience. By confronting potential challenges each morning, we position ourselves in a better mental space to navigate the day ahead. In essence, practicing Premeditation Malorum is a Stoic strategy for cultivating mental fortitude and preparing ourselves for the uncertainties that life may present. It is a tool that empowers us to face challenges with equanimity, ensuring that we are not blindsided by adversity, but rather ready to navigate the complexities of the human experience. 3. Practice deliberate discomfort. Deliberate discomfort, the third element of Marcus Aurelius' morning routine, is a profound principle rooted in the Stoic philosophy of testing oneself to build endurance, resilience, and strength of will. Aurelius, even in his youth, voluntarily embraced discomfort as a means of preparing for the challenges that life might throw his way. This practice, reminiscent of the Spartan way of life, involved wearing basic clothing and sleeping on the ground. In our modern era of comfort and convenience, the notion of deliberately subjecting oneself to discomfort might seem counterintuitive. However, the Stoic philosophy underpinning this practice holds valuable lessons for personal growth and mental toughness. The motive behind deliberate discomfort is not a masochistic pursuit, but a recognition that life is not always about seeking comfort. By routinely making life uncomfortable in some way, we train ourselves to navigate adversity with greater ease when it inevitably arises. The Stoic philosophy teaches us that just because we can afford a comfortable life doesn't mean we should constantly indulge in it. Incorporating deliberate discomfort into our mornings is a conscious choice to step outside our comfort zones. It could involve practices such as cold showers, minimalist meals, or abstaining from modern conveniences. By doing so, we build perseverance and grit, but more importantly, we diminish the need for constant comfort. One modern method of embracing deliberate discomfort is the practice of starting each morning with a cold shower. Beyond the physical benefits of increased mental and physical endurance, cold showers have been associated with reduced depression, lower stress levels, and improved circulation. By deliberately subjecting ourselves to the discomfort of a cold shower, we not only strengthen our resilience, but also cultivate a mindset that is less reliant on external comforts. Another application of deliberate discomfort in the modern world is reevaluating our relationship with food. The Stoics would appreciate the occasional embrace of scant and simple fare, challenging ourselves to experience hunger and appreciate the abundance we often take for granted. This practice extends beyond physical discomfort, serving as a reminder of the mental fortitude developed through intentionally seeking the uncomfortable. In essence, Marcus Aurelius encourages us to use the mornings as a platform for deliberately incorporating discomfort into our lives. By doing so, we not only build mental fortitude, but also cultivate an appreciation for the comforts we enjoy. This intentional discomfort becomes a training ground for resilience, preparing us for the inevitable challenges that life may present. 4. Journaling. Journaling, the fourth cornerstone of Marcus Aurelius' morning routine, is a practice that transcends the conventional concept of keeping a diary. It is a form of philosophy, a deliberate act of reflection and introspection that aligns us with the Stoic principles that guided Aurelius through his rule as Emperor of Rome. At dawn, Marcus Aurelius would rise early, sit at his desk, and engage in the timeless practice of journaling. The result of this practice is the series of autobiographical writings known as Meditations. Through his reflections, Aurelius was able to articulate his Stoic philosophy, confront his thoughts on various aspects of life, and prepare for the challenges that lay ahead. In a world characterized by noise, distractions, and constant stimuli, the practice of journaling offers a sanctuary for clear thinking. Life's demands often pull us in different directions, and the human mind is naturally noisy. Journaling becomes a tool to declutter the mind, organize thoughts, and navigate the complexities of life with greater clarity. The benefits of journaling extend beyond the act of putting pen to paper or typing thoughts on a screen. It serves as a form of self-awareness, a means of understanding one's own thoughts, emotions, and reactions to various situations. Through the act of writing, we externalize our internal experiences, creating a space for reflection and analysis. In the context of Marcus Aurelius' morning routine, journaling was not a mere documentation of daily events. It was a deliberate practice of reflecting upon his thoughts about himself, his relationships with others, the world around him, and his place in it. This introspection allowed him to approach each day with a sense of clarity and purpose. The modern world presents unique challenges to maintaining mental clarity. The constant barrage of information, the pressure of daily responsibilities, and the relentless pace of life can cloud our thinking. Journaling becomes a counterbalance to these challenges, offering a structured and intentional space for reflection. The practice of journaling is not confined to any specific format or structure. It is a personal and adaptable practice that can take various forms. Some may prefer traditional journaling, where thoughts and reflections are written longhand in a physical journal. Others may find solace in digital platforms, typing out their reflections on a computer or tablet. To incorporate journaling into your morning routine, set aside a dedicated time each morning. It could be as brief as 10 minutes or as extensive as needed. The key is consistency and intentionality. Use this time to reflect on your thoughts, experiences, and aspirations. Consider aspects of your life, such as relationships, personal growth, and goals. The act of journaling is not about perfection or eloquence. It is about the process of articulating your inner experiences. As you make journaling a consistent part of your morning routine, you may find patterns in your thinking, identify areas for growth, and develop a greater sense of self-awareness. In summary, journaling, as practiced by Marcus Aurelius, is more than a documentation of events. It is a philosophical practice that aligns us with the Stoic principles of self-awareness and intentional living. By incorporating this practice into our mornings, we create a space for reflection and clarity, setting the tone for a day guided by purpose and self-understanding. 5. Tackle the most important task first. Concentrate every minute, like a man on doing what's in front of you, with precise and genuine seriousness. Tenderly, willingly, with justice, Marcus Aurelius advises, revealing the fifth key to his morning routine. This principle advocates for tackling the most important task first thing in the morning, embodying a proactive and purposeful approach to daily responsibilities. In the modern world, where the demands of daily life can often feel overwhelming, Aurelius's wisdom shines as a beacon of practical guidance. The notion of concentrating on the task at hand with precision and genuine seriousness aligns with the Stoic philosophy's emphasis on living with intention and virtue. The concept of prioritizing the most important task echoes timeless productivity principles, yet Aurelius's perspective adds a layer of Stoic wisdom. By approaching our responsibilities with justice, a sense of fairness, and equanimity, we infuse our actions with ethical considerations. This practice transcends mere efficiency. It becomes a conscious effort to align our actions with our values. Starting the day by tackling the most significant challenge is a strategy that recognizes the finite nature of our attention and willpower. As the day unfolds, various distractions, obligations, and unexpected events vie for our focus. By addressing the most critical task first thing in the morning, we leverage the clarity of mind that accompanies the early hours. Consider a scenario where you have a list of tasks to accomplish in a day with varying degrees of importance. The natural tendency might be to address the simpler or more enjoyable tasks first, delaying the more challenging or critical ones. However, this approach often leads to procrastination, with the most important task lingering as a source of stress throughout the day. Aurelius's wisdom encourages a different approach. By confronting the most important task early in the morning, we experience a sense of accomplishment and gain momentum. The accomplishment of a significant task sets a positive tone for the day, reinforcing the belief that we can overcome challenges and fulfill our responsibilities. This principle aligns with contemporary concepts such as Brian Tracy's Eat That Frog, which advocates for tackling the most challenging task first thing in the morning. By metaphorically eating the frog, completing the most challenging task, we create a psychological shift. The rest of the day unfolds with a reduced sense of burden, as the most critical task has already been accomplished. The morning, as Aurelius suggests, offers a unique opportunity to concentrate and approach tasks with a fresh and focused mind. The stillness of the early hours provides a conducive environment for deep work and intentional effort. In a world dominated by constant connectivity and information overload, the morning becomes a sanctuary for undistracted, purposeful action. To implement this principle in your morning routine, begin by identifying the most important task for the day. This could be a work-related project, a personal goal, or any responsibility that aligns with your overarching priorities. Instead of succumbing to the allure of minor, easily accomplished tasks, channel your energy and concentration toward the most significant challenge. Approach the task with a sense of justice, not only completing it efficiently, but doing so with a commitment to ethical and virtuous conduct. By infusing your actions with a sense of fairness and integrity, you align your efforts with the Stoic principles of intentional living. In conclusion, the fifth pillar of Marcus Aurelius' morning routine invites us to concentrate on the most important task with precision, seriousness, and justice. By adopting this approach, we not only enhance our productivity, but also cultivate a mindset of purposeful and ethical living. The morning becomes a canvas upon which we paint the strokes of our values, setting the tone for a day guided by intentional action and virtuous conduct. As we conclude this exploration of Marcus Aurelius' morning routine, let's circle back to the idea of gratitude and preparation. In a world that constantly demands our attention and energy, adopting these Stoic practices can provide a timeless blueprint for starting our day with intention, resilience, and purpose.